What do you have?
6.
6 that time, Martin?
6.
6. What's yours, Martin?
Dilute.
Dilute. And Lee?
Wilted.
Wilted. They're both okay.
Yes, I've wilted too.
You've wilted
We're,
as well.
we're stuck on 6. Dilate.
Dilate, good medical term.
Dilated to meet you.
Which you would do, wouldn't you?
If you're an obstetrician, you would, yes.
Yes. But couldn't get beyond 6, I'm afraid. Lots and lots of them there, but no 7.
Okie doke, right. We're going to get to the numbers board, see if we can get some scores going for that. 25-12 here at the moment, and you're going to call these out, Martin.
6 small ones, please.
Oh, Martin. From any particular row, sir?
Your choice.
Oh, thank you so much. 6 small numbers. You ready, Lee? Oh, lovely. Number 1, 6 and 8, 2, 3 and 9. They really are small. Reasonable target, though, 265.
Here's a clock. Right, 265, Martin. What do you get?
265.
You got that, Lee?
No, 268.
Okay, Martin, we're going to check your 265.
Okay. 9 times 6 is 54.
9 multiplied by 6 is 54.
Take away the 1 is 53.
Yeah, 53.
And 3 plus 2 is 5.
3 plus the 2 gives you 5.
And
Multiply. Yeah, 265.
265, points to Martin. Right, nice lead there for Martin. As we turn to Phil for sadly the last time this week, but really enjoyed the fun. What are you going to talk about today?
I'm going to talk a little bit about the rise of patient power. This is one of my favourite stories. Of course, a lot of patients these days get information off the internet, and it's quite easy that you can learn more than your doctor when you go in there. And this is a true story. A colleague of mine who's an anaesthetist was working in a pain clinic, and he was teaching a junior doctor. And the next patient had Wartenberg's neuritis, and he'd never heard of it, this consultant. And he said to the junior doctor, let's quickly have a look on Wikipedia and see if we can find out about it. So they logged onto Wikipedia, they found all about Wartenberg's neuritis, and then they called the patient in. And the patient said, I'm terribly sorry, doctor, but I think I ought to tell you that I was listening into your conversation, and I probably ought to declare that I wrote the page on Wartenberg's neuritis in Wikipedia. Isn't that a fantastic story? And that happens all the time now. You get patients who know more than you do. And I met this great American woman recently who was very frustrated that doctors have this very reductionist model of diagnosing you, and we only have 6 words for pain, like burning, throbbing, aching, crushing, or whatever. And she was a poet, and she spoke in metaphor. So she had a heart attack, and she said, it was like God had ripped open my chest and pulled on my heartstrings and shattered them into millions of tiny pieces. And the doctor said, shall I put that down as throbbing? And everything would be this very long metaphor. But the other thing, I'm quite a big fan of assertive patients, and I'm a vice president of the Patients Association, if I could just delve down here. And they've got this new plan. They find it very frustrating that hospital-acquired infections are still going through the roof. And one of the problems is that doctors and nurses are really busy, and we have to wash our hands all the time, and we need reminding. So they've come up with this campaign to put on nighties called Don't Touch Me Until You've Washed Your Hands. And so patients would wear this on their nightie in the hospital. And I thought it's a lovely idea. Then I thought actually Carol could wear this clubbing, couldn't she? Don't touch me until you've washed your hands. So you better have one of those.
Marvellous.
And you could have one too. So do you go clubbing much these days?
A whole time, thank you.
Don't touch me until you've washed your hands.
She's never out of Stringfellows, that one, I tell you.
I think that's a great idea. And you could get a whole series of them for patients' gowns. So just remember, it's the left hip you're operating on. Have you actually done this before, doctor? And you could wear all these... Do you think that'd be a good idea?
Yes, great idea.
And the other thing I've found, this is the part of this, but the serious book I've written, which is all about patients' rights, and I've founded this new organisation called the Royal College of Patients. Because there are a Royal College of surgeons and anaesthetists and obstetricians. They're all very posh in these great big buildings, and they all wear ermine-lined hoods, and they're all very... And there's no Royal College of Patients. So there's a cut-out and keep vice president of the Royal College of Patients you get. Everyone is automatically a vice president. So when you go into hospital and you're a bit shy and you're not sure whether you want to ask a question, you cut this out and you say to the doctor, as a vice president of the Royal College of Patients, I was wondering how likely is it that you're going to kill me? And that'll give you the confidence to ask the question. Do you think you do that, Des?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And I'll see you down the club in your T-shirt. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed.
Right. I'm going to be put down. I might feel like the local cat. Okay, here's the tea time teaser. The words here are Gag's Brow, B-R-O-W. Gag's Brow. And the clue, compost to help the baby sleep, perhaps. Compost to help the baby sleep, perhaps. The words here were Gag's Brow, and the clue, compost to help the baby sleep, perhaps. And the answer is grow bags. And you got that, Carol. I saw you say it straight away to Susie.
Yeah, well, Susie got baby grows, obviously. Quite a few of those at home.
Okay, 35 playing 12. Martin with the lead. Lee, there you go.
Consonant, please, Carol.
R.
And another one.
And another S.
And again.
V.
And one more.
R.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And another one.
E.
And again.
O.
One more.
E.
And a consonant, please.
And M.
And here's a clock. How many that time, Lee?
7.
7. Martin?
8.
8. Let's go with Lee's 7.
Overarm.
Was that overarm?
Overarm.
Overarm, yeah,
As in
bowling.
Bowling, yeah.
And Ma?
Removers.
Removers, have we 5?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Very,
Very,
very
very
good.
good one. Phil?
I also got removers, but it was without any help from Susie, which is quite
And it
unusual.
was
So
within 2 seconds.
all on my own, I got
Very
that one.
good.
So I'm feeling very proud of myself.
Well done.
Thank you so much,
We'll
Des.
get you a special shirt to wear. I got it on my own.
That means a lot to me, Des. Thank you.
Okey-doke. Right. 43 is playing 12. A good lead for Martin. So your turn with the letters again, Martin.
Consonant, please.
Thank you. S.
Consonant.
N.
Consonant.
B.
Vowel.
O.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
I.
Consonant.
N.
Consonant.
C.
And vowel.
And that is E.
Right, here's the clock. How'd we go there, Martin?
6.
6 for you, for Lee.
I'll try a 6.
You're going to try this. You said that with a wry smile on your face. Go on then, let's hear it.
Bonces.
Bonces, yeah, that's okay.
On your head.
Bonces.
No problem with that.
And over there, Martin?
Nieces.
Nieces.
Nieces, yes, that's fine too.
Yeah, nephews and nieces, yeah.
Yes.
And in the corner,
I got obscene very quickly.
did you really?
That does worry me slightly. But you've got a great one, haven't you, Susie? I hadn't heard of.
Yes, if you give a table or a piece of furniture the appearance of ebony, you ebonise it, believe it or not. And either with a Z or an S in this case, and it's there for 7, ebonise.
Okie doke. 49 playing 18. Martin's got that healthy lead. Lee, see what you can do this time, please.
Consonant, please.
G.
And another one.
And R.
And again.
T.
And a fourth.
T.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a second one.
A.
And again.
E.
Consonant.
N.
And a consonant.
And R.
And here's a clock.